Good morning again to all my beautiful people out there. Welcome back to Sun Up on 7. Just before the break, we had a very inspiring story about Miss Petrona Cholom, who is currently enrolled at UB getting her bachelor's in business. So for anybody who needs or wants to support her, you can go and visit back that segment to find a number or support her local business in Belmopan when buying cacao. But now we're jumping into our second conversation here today, and we're joined with Mr. Michael Kelly, who's from the Rotary Fundraising Committee, as well as Ms. Jessica Sosa, who's the Rotary PR from the PR Committee. And we're here discussing their 65th anniversary coming up, as well as many of the projects that they have undertaken and many of the projects to come. So let's jump into it. Good morning to both of you. Welcome back, Jess.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Kelly. How are you both doing this morning?
Good.
All right.
Fantastic.
So, 65th anniversary, July 31st.
Yeah, that's, the Rotary Club of Belize is one of the oldest clubs in Belize. We sponsored, there are 10 clubs now, but we started off with one, and that was 65 years ago. So it's a big number indeed. We've had a very successful club. We've sponsored 4 governors for the region. Our district consists of Guatemala, Honduras, and Belize. So our club has had 4 governors, soon to be 5th governor in Maria Price, who will be the first female governor.
Okay.
Second female governor of the district. We currently have one as governor. We have a new president, just elected, Karen Bevans. And so we're going into this the 65th year, kicking off with a raffle, a phone raffle that is $20 a ticket. A lot of people know the Rotary raffle for pickups and such, but we've added another one this year. So that's the promotion for the PR for this month anyway.
All right. So this is the new S22 Ultra that you're going to be raffling. Could you tell us a bit more about how people could go ahead and get one of these tickets? It's $20 per ticket, people.
Yes, you could go ahead and call, WhatsApp message, regular message, any of these numbers on screen. You could also contact us through social media, Facebook, Instagram, or you can contact a Rotarian of this club. We're all selling tickets, so
Okay.
yeah.
Also, anybody? All right.
And when does
Yeah.
it close off? Because the drawing date is July 31st, right?
Yeah.
So
well, as
Up to that point.
long as we have tickets, because we have a limited number of tickets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just want to say,
So
even
when
the
it's
person on
sold out,
July
it's sold out.
31st, shoot, that's
Yeah. Better get your tickets before they're sold out.
Yeah, because if we're raffling it at 10, then 9 o'clock on that day.
right? Imagine you like that one ticket, and that's the one that wins. It feels so good. This is when the early bird.
And that has happened. That has
Yeah.
happened. One of the people who bought a ticket for the pickup truck, in fact, a guy from Ontario Village, just phoned Cisco Woods and said, "I want a ticket." And Cisco WhatsApped him the ticket, and literally a day later, he was the winner.
You know what?
Now
Yeah.
I'm giving secrets
When is
out.
the closeout?
The ticket might done before you could want to try
Well,
be like
that's
that.
the other thing. Belizeans have supported us so well. I mean, coming out of COVID, we did the last raffle, and in fact, we sold out of tickets 2 weeks before the raffle day.
Wow.
So we really appreciate that support from the Belize public. They know, of course, that the revenue from that goes straight into the Gift of Life program, which, we set it up that way. It's set up that way. We have to use it for that program. So when you buy a ticket, you literally are saving on Belize.
Could you go over what the Gift of Life program is so people understand?
The Gift of Life program is set up to treat kids with congenital heart disease.
Okay.
So twice a year we have clinics. I think one's coming up
Yes.
in a month or so.
Yes.
And so over the years, which I think it's gone on now for, over?
34, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
34 years.
Right. So
1977.
We've helped a lot of kids every year. We have a team that comes down and does tests on them to find out how critical they are. And then we recommend, and then they go and have these operations,
Right.
which, are hosted by Rotarians in the States. Very expensive operations, but of course they save lives. So that's the Gift of Life. It's one of our flagship projects. amongst many others. We have projects like Gift of Life that have taken on its own life. BERT, for example, Crime Stoppers. Colby.
Those are Rotarian.
Those are Rotarian. Yeah, we
Started by
Stella Maris.
Rotary.
Stella Maris
Yeah.
was a Rotary project that took its own life. And
Oh, wow. I did not know
yeah,
all
so
of that.
it's been 65 years. Remember?
No, but
It's been a long time we've been in.
You stole the question by answering
yeah.
it for me.
Oh yeah.
We get Rotary
Oh, yeah.
101 lessons. Look
I
at
know,
all.
I
You should
know.
do like a whole game show for this. We figure out
A lot of info.
That would be so
Bert.
cool.
Yeah.
Colby, Stella Maris, Crime Stoppers, Gift of Life. We have home building projects going on. We work with the police community program through Douglas Hyde. We produce movies and plays as well on a yearly basis. So there's a lot that the Rotary Club of Belize.
Well, you those stuff for this 65 years. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no doubt about
Absolutely,
it.
absolutely.
That's amazing.
So what's happening for the anniversary of this 65th anniversary, obviously?
Well, I guess starting off with the phone raffle, that's our first fundraiser for our 65th anniversary year. Later on in the year, we're going to have a leadership, what's it called, Mike? Leaders for Charity, I believe the
for
project
Charity,
is called.
right.
Which is going to be something similar to the Rotary Play, if you all are familiar with that.
Yes.
A different spin on that. So more to come later in the year on that
Ooh,
project.
did it
But that's going to be
tease
another fundraiser, yes.
Yes, we want to be back
Yes.
when we have more.
Well, you're going to be back. Doing all the
invite
stuff
us.
you guys are doing. I love it. So,
Oh, and the other first is that we have Jennifer Jones is the president of Rotary International, first woman president of Rotary International.
Okay.
wow.
So it's women all the way
The
down.
barriers too as well.
That's
I'm
the
loving
theme
it
today.
here. Yes. Yes, women are awesome, man. We're doing it too. And Rotary is welcoming that too as well.
And in our club, we have had or will have had 3 consecutive female presidents in our club. Last year, Cynthia Awe. This year, Karen Bevans. And next year, Catherine Main.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Back to back. Like, I love it. I love it. So we know that we're having for the 31st, we're that big raffle. Guys, please try her up and get one of the tickets. Because the way how Mr. Kelly make it talk right now, make it seem like tickets won't be available. So it can't pull one of the moves that they pulled last time for the truck. So
Well,
Well, for-
you know,
for the
each
trucks next time.
Rotarian is given tickets and they got to get rid of them. So they're out there.
I have
You
tickets to sell if you want to
You
purchase.
have
I
anything
do.
left?
I
Okay,
do.
So please contact Jess.
And you know, because every minute you get a WhatsApp message or something, you want to buy tickets from me? All different people.
Yeah.
So are there any other projects people can look forward to and be excited about, or maybe past projects you want to update us on?
We still have our flagship projects ongoing. One of them is, of course, the literacy program that had
Outside
to be put
literacy.
on hold for COVID time because obviously the kids weren't in school.
Right.
Now we're going back to school. We have the literacy project, which will start again, which we partner with the Ministry of Education as well. They've been very supportve in that, and it's been a successful program. I mean, I think this will
And
be
it
the
has
third.
come from the global grant.
Right. That's a global grant that Rotary International matches. It's actually we partner up with our club in Edmonton, Canada, and so they've been coming to Belize now for 3 years, and they put that in process now with the schools.
We also have the feeding program.
We
for
have
the
feeding
schools.
programs at schools that are coming back online. We had gone out for the WASH project and put sinks in schools when it was required, and then the
Right.
kids were not at school. So now they're
Well,
back.
they have sink. They're going to be clean when they get back.
They're back. So
right.
now it's there. So yeah, there's a number of things that will start again as we get back. The playground, and we place playgrounds. There's another thing I didn't mention. We place playgrounds in schools. I think we have 3 playgrounds stored up that we
Thank
need
you for that.
to
Okay.
put in.
The
So-
disaster relief.
Disaster
program,
relief
yeah.
that we were, we in fact more prepared for that. So when the floods came the last time, we went out and gave away food boxes and clothes and whatever. This time we planned for it. We have stuff in storage so that as soon as the disasters hit or whatever, we're ready to move. So that's.
How can one, like, they're hearing all these amazing things and they want to see if they can be able to be, maybe get the food pantries or get in the feeding programs or be able to know, maybe they want to donate to the next playground or whatever it is, how can they get in contact with you guys to be a part of some project? Do they message the Facebook page?
You can contact us through the social media, through any of those numbers. Also, if you know a Rotarian, we have what we call Friends of Rotary. So if you know a Rotarian, we always invite guests to participate in our fundraising projects and our service projects. So
there's
reach out.
always a way that they can be able to be a part.
Absolutely.
Imagine people are hearing like, oh my goodness, they're doing so much. I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And of course,
We're really reachable. I mean, through all the social platforms, we have our Facebook and our Instagram and our website and
Yes.
everything else. So,
Yes.
and I mean, there's quite a few of us around. So.
And if you're interested in participating in, say, maybe just one project, please do.
Could
Yeah.
alert you guys as to which project you would like to embark on next or something like that.
And we love partners. We love partnering up with people, and you know, to get the project. It makes the money go a lot further. It makes the
Yes.
work go a lot further.
Right.
And we achieve, you know, a good result.
Yeah.
So,
So if you'd actually like to participate in a project in particular, you could go to our website where, like in the events section, and you can see what projects we're working on, and we even have like our meeting day and time there. So
okay.
if you'd want to join in on one of our meetings, again,
Free to
you're
go.
you're
You're
welcome.
so-
Yes.
that sounds fun because I'm thinking about a lot of young people, youth groups or so that are watching this and be like, man, we're thinking about where to hit the ground running. And like we're wondering, and you already have a good footing. So to say I could be able to partner with this, lend some expertise or volunteer or something, I think that is something really important. That
well,
they can-
we also have 10 Rotary clubs in the country. And they are award winners. When they go away to the conferences, they come back with lots of awards. So they do really a lot of work. Actually, your
Past
sister's one.
Rotaractor.
Yes. And then your
You go,
sister's one.
girl.
Yes.
So you know exactly what Rotary
Yeah.
is. Maybe you could just
Yeah,
Give a little
let's
more.
get that separation,
the
that
young-
definition between both of them.
Yeah,
Because
this-
people,
this
we
is the
see
younger-
Rotary and Rotary, we're like, what?
the younger Rotary.
Well, we actually have 3 tiers of, I guess, Rotary. The first being Rotary, which in the past was from 30 years and above. Now they don't have that age limit. You could join if you're younger. Then we have Rotaract, which used to be from 18 to 30, or 29, I should say. But again, they've taken off that limit, Rotary International.
Okay.
And so I think now each club decides up until, what age limit, 35 being the max. So if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that the Rotaract Club of Belize City, their age limit is 35. So if you're a youth, you're interested in joining maybe Rotaract, not Rotary yet, then, contact the Rotary Club of Belize. If you're in Belize City, we also have, like Mike said, 8 other clubs outside of Belize City. And then we have, of course, Interact. So Interact is for under 18.
Okay.
I'm also a past interactor.
I remember Interact at SJC and everything.
You were interactor, you
I
went
was
to
in- yeah,
Rotaract, and now
yeah.
you're in Rotary.
I just graduated.
Girl,
Yeah.
I love it. You moving up.
Yeah.
Now you got to taste of every single thing. So you can talk about
Absolutely.
every single
Yes.
thing. So we'll get you back for that. But it's great for that. I know you had mentioned earlier that there is going to be the the Gift of Life, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to be having an opening where the kids can be able to see, a part of that. Because I know you mentioned that they have healthcare professionals that come in and, be able to diagnose and so forth. You don't know the date for that as yet. So we can be able maybe make people just have a pointer onto like when to look out for that. Because I'm sure many parents, teachers or so are going to really appreciate just knowing a date or a month or whatever it is.
Next month,
Okay.
I think late next month.
Late next month. And they can, again, follow your Facebook page to know, where that happens, how they can be able to get an appointment and
Yeah.
see if their child can be able to benefit from the
Yeah.
services.
Yeah.
Because I think, healthcare is super expensive. It's
Absolutely,
hard to find
absolutely.
diagnosis too as well when there's not enough professionals in the country or you don't know how to reach them or access them.
Right.
So it's really important. I think I love the Gift of Life of what it does for children out
Right.
there.
And one of the other things that we do with the Gift of Life, aside from having the clinics for the kids to be diagnosed and sending them off, is assisting them with financial aid.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you don't have to worry that, I really can't pay anything. Maybe you can meet me halfway or
Yeah.
something and get done
Yeah.
along the way. I think that takes a big burden on
Yeah.
parents that are wondering. Because imagine your child is sick and you don't know what to do. That's a serious...
Truly is a gift of
Yeah.
life.
It really is.
is,
You're
it is,
giving
it is.
life away, so
Yep.
it's helpful.
And supporting Rotary. supports the gift of life.
So this is why they need to go into this
Yes.
raffle. This
Yes.
is why they need to support. Like, basically, think about your $20 is actually helping somebody, get the health care that they need. Just think of it like that.
Yeah, no, these Gifts of Life, a very expensive operation, and the kids that take these operations would die. I mean, we weren't able to get certain kids out during COVID, and we're really afraid that it's cutting it close to the line, because when the professionals come here, they diagnose who is most in need
Yeah.
of that operation. So, and then there's follow-ups. That's why they come back, because they follow up, they follow up, they follow up.
Okay,
And
that's
so we have kids now.
Who have grown out of the program.
Oh, nice.
Also,
Really?
there's a program for it by age. What's that age limit that somebody could reach out to you guys?
Well,
for?
no, we started off doing it with the kids.
Okay.
Young kids, like 0 to 5.
Okay.
But we have had some teenagers go. We have had, 12 years. In fact,
I guess just to clarify, what I meant to say is they came to us as kids, and now they're adults.
Adults,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
So when you say they've moved out of it, they've grown out of it. They're now.
They don't need their checkups as much or anything
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So we still have the kids that we
Yeah.
I mean, it's constantly rotating.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can see just with that, how impactful it is that truly you do save lives. And if it wasn't for that operation or this project, it might not
Probably,
be
yeah.
here today. Yeah.
Yeah, I think some 150 kids have gotten this operation and
Wow.
benefited from it. But I mean, it's been a long time. But
Well, I mean,
we've done it.
150 kids over.
Yeah, no. We started off small, a few a year, but
still,
one
that's
year
a
we
lot.
sent 10 away. One year in the
Yeah.
That is a lot.
So, yeah, it's a lot.
That is
It's a lot.
amazing.
It is a lot.
That's a big impact.
Yeah.
Because again, I go back to how scary it is for a parent to know that their child, they don't know what's happening with their child, and to be able to have a professional, an expert tell you exactly what's going on. And not only that, you get that necessary operation, but then they also come back and do follow-ups or so forth. I think that just, again, the burden, the relief. So we have to stress again that why you need to go and support the raffles, because all of the proceeds go directly into funding
Oh, yeah.
the gift
Yeah.
of life. So you can be able to know that some parent out there, some child out there is going to be able to know that I can have a breath of relief, that I'm going to be healthy, I'm going to be safe.
And no one want a Samsung phone too,
Yeah, that's so as well, because that look rather fresh, so $20.
One of the big things that Rotary International does is the Stop Polio, is the polio campaign.
Right.
And that is funded by many different partners. The biggest one, I think, being Bill Gates. Bill and his
Foundation.
wife.
Yeah.
I can't remember his wife's name, but anyway, Bill Gates' foundation, and they donate many millions to the cause. Now we're about 99% eradicated with polio in the world. So that's something we also promote as a international club.
I love it. And again, like you were saying, there is something for everyone to be a part of, because there's
Oh, yeah.
so many projects. It's not just like you stick to one thing.
Yeah.
And so you can definitely go. Can you please mention the website again for people to say, all right, I can go here, look at all these projects and say, eeny, meeny, miny, moe,
Yeah.
maybe, which one I like the best, and see also, like you said, the meetings.
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
able to go and like
Yeah.
get the first-hand glance of, how things operate, how you can help. I think that's
Absolutely.
important.
So our website is www.rotarybelize.org.
Okay.
And we meet on Thursdays at Biltmore at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m.
And like you said, anybody could just join into the meeting or listen in the meeting. Okay.
Wow, that's
Right, there
very
you go.
open and transparent. Because there are people like you have to do a certain song, whatever it is. But I think that also is a welcoming atmosphere to where it can be like, I can come to this and I can
Yes.
sit down and see
Yes.
how do I fit in. And again, that makes people want to be members.
Of course, of
So,
course.
there
And
are-
you could start small, like not say go in like I'm gonna be super committed, and you could go and participate in a few projects here and there, participate in a few meetings, and then hey, if we're a match,
If you like what
Yeah.
these people do, if you see something, and the thing that's good, it's not only in Belize City, so everybody can get a piece. Because I
Absolutely.
think that's something too as well. That, being centralized in Belize City leaves out people, the Argentinians and the people in Belmopan and all of that. Like they want something too. So
Oh no, the Orange Walk Club is quite an old club as well. when I said they're about 12 years old. I can't remember exactly. But we have, I think our newest club is the E Club in Galen that started off by year. So that's like maybe 5 years
Rotaract,
old.
yeah.
But there's older clubs in Placencia, PG, San Pedro, Dangriga, you know. So there's a lot there, and anyone can reach out and touch
That's
Rotary
great.
from any
So the invitation is open, everyone. So please take heed to it. Go out, check the website out, see the 1,000,001 projects. And if you don't feel like you personally can fit in, at least maybe tell a friend, tell somebody that's going to benefit from it and be able to be a part of all the dynamic work that you guys are doing. 65 years is a lot, and you've certainly used every single year and made something happen in numerous forms. The kids go back to fresh sinks when they go back to school. But it's just great to see that, you know, everybody's benefiting in some way, shape, or form. There's something for everyone. And I think that is what makes it really such a community effort that people are being impacted. So,
Oh, yes, definitely.
as we're wrapping up, is there any last words you want to give to our viewers about, you know, why they need to buy this $20? Because almost time for this to be over. July 31st is like right next week.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
We expect that getting to the end of or getting closer to that date, yes, there'll be some frantic buying, as it always happens in Belize, right? Everybody hems and haws and then, all right, give me 2 tickets. So
People think about it this way. Yeah, spend $20 for a $2,000 phone.
3,000.
3,000. There
Get
we
your
go.
numbers correct, Brandon.
Corrected.
Thank you for that. He needed that in his life.
And a big thanks to Cellular World for partnering with us on this this project here and making it possible. And as you can see here, that the phone has 1 year warranty.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you know something go wrong, one always know to take it back and get a fresh one. It's gonna get good. So, and remember, guys, Jessa has tickets still. So if you guys want tickets, raise your hand so they can know. She can be able to hook you guys up. The raffle ends on July 31st. The lucky person is going to be announced, and they can get to walk away with their baby. But even before the phone, think about what that money goes towards, and remember the impact that you're making for other children and parents.
The Gift of Life Clinic is the 23rd to the 28th.
Of August.
Yes.
Ooh, perfect. 23rd to the 28th. Wow. So people, please take heed of that date, write it down. But if not, go on the Facebook page, like everything, follow all of them, and just make sure you're in tune with what's happening. It's like really important to stay
In order to make it more efficient, we now do it by appointment. So we have everyone lined up. And again, with the COVID thing, we couldn't have everyone in one room. So we set it all up. So now it's far more efficient. We know exactly how many people we're doing.
There we go.
I like appointments for that same reason, because next thing you know, somebody travel really far and never gets served because there were too many kids to as well. So it's great. Make your appointment, guys. Let's get into the organized dinner. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And with that, we go to our next commercial break. And when we're back, we'll be talking volleyball. We're going to have Brandon do a little son here do a setup.
I just don't have you know yesterday.
But we'll be right back. Stay tuned.